Okay, this lady is involved in witchcraft, isn't she? Alright, so we'll get the Heretics quest. I think it's about time. So from a role-playing perspective, we're now the Master Huntsman. We're trusted in Talmberg. So obviously, Sir Hanush might actually feel like he can trust us as well. So he's kind of religious, by the way. He's kind of religious. Even if it is just for show.
Henry! Just the man I want to see. I need help with something.
What's the problem, sir?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumor is that he's on the hunt for heretics, which frankly never meant any good, especially for me.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really up on religious ranks, sir. What does a vicar do, exactly?
You don't have to apologize. It's the devil's own work to make sense of their twisted hierarchy. The vicar is short for vicarious, meaning in place of. He has full power to act on his superior's behalf.
I see.
In this case, sadly, the superior in question is that nincompoop, Archbishop Zbigniew Hare of Hassenburg.
What should I do about him, then?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally possible he's here to size up my estate, which would be even worse.
I understand. And then what?
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack his bags and go back to Prague.
And how can I, encourage him to do that? I can't just kick him out, can I?
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time. So tell him I've sent you to assist him.
I understand. And my task is to assist him in finding nothing.
Indeed.
And what if there really are heretics?
My boy, my boy. Have you ever seen a heretic?
No.
There, you see. I haven't either. Most of the time the prelates just invent them to scare folk with. So don't put much faith in their existence.
But
what if there really are some? Then deal with them. But make sure that interfering bastard gets out of here.
Yeah, so it doesn't really care too much whether there are actual heretics or not. What he cares about is get the bloody vicar out of here.
are you at odds with the Archbishop in some way, sir?
No, I've never even seen him. But that's no guarantee he doesn't have his eye on my estate.
But how could he get his hands on it?
He's an archbishop. They have long fingers, my boy. And now, without the king around, it's the perfect time to amass a nice little hoard. Believe me, I know. They say in Prague that he's a complete dolt. But I rather doubt that.
Why?
All the Hare clan are as shrewd as they come. I know that better than most.
Uh-huh.
The Hares lost their estate, or at least Hanush and Hare did. They lost their estate because of Hanush's father. So when he says, believe me, I know, he's kind of referring to the fact that Hanush's family got them. They probably got Hanush and Hare's lands. So yes, there is a bit of a family history here between the two groups. So yes,
Very well.
yes.
I'll get going straight away.
Good
There's
luck,
an undertone
lad.
there.
And be careful. Clergymen are wily weasels. So take care.
I'll be careful. Don't worry, Sir Hanush.
There's more to this than meets the eye. It's kind of hinted at, but it doesn't really show up. But it is kind of hinted at. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You're a mercenary.
Sir, a word if you please.
Oh, it's gonna be rough. Okay, can I beat this guy? You know what? Let's dress up as a Kuman. All right, he's gonna ask for a duel.
What is it?
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, sir. A little amicable combat.
What, with a Kuman?
Why would I want to fight you?
Ad honorem, friend. For honor. For the thrill of combat.
Well, if that's how you look at it.
So, shall we cross swords?
That sounds interesting. But what should we fight for?
Ah, so chivalry alone is not enough to tempt you.
No, sir. I'm drawn to more, glittering bait.
I see. Well, why not? Let us make it more interesting, then. I'll tell you what. I have a fine suit of armor, a horse and a sword I won at dice. The horse and sword I can use, but the armor doesn't fit me well. I'll bet a piece of armor against a reasonable sum of groschen.
Fine.
All
It's only
right.
250.
Why not?
If you
I'm
win,
glad to
it's
hear
well worth
Let's
it.
get to it then.
If you win, it's well worth it. Oh, yuck. Bonk.
God damn!
Okay, Master Striker. Hey, did I just hit? I hit the dog.
Damn!
Get away, dog.
I'll
You will not. You will not gut me like a
Ale
fish.
dobredela.
Do picie. Do picie. So if you want to see all the horse,
Damn!
just don't sprint everywhere. Just don't gallop everywhere, and you'll be okay. I want his armor, so I'm taking it. Bonk. Oh, you scum. Get away, get out of the way, dog. Don't want to hit ya. You hit the dog again. He hit the dog. I'm gonna report it to the RSPCA. Oh, okay, I'm bleeding. Okay, fine.
But a wager is a wager, so pay up.
Oh, what? Oh, crap. So you can kind of cheese that, of course, right? So it's kind of my style to fight it fair. I mean, I can't just sit back and just do master strikes, but that's not my style. So I think there's there's several schools of thought when it comes to how you play games. By the way, some people just abuse all glitches, do stuff like that. Some people actually prefer to play according to the story. I actually prefer to play in a plausible manner. So for example, like master strikes are a bit of a glitch, so I avoid them as well. Because the thing is, any player can beat the computer.
Yeah.
Hey! Why did the peasant cross the road? Because he wanted to get killed by a horse. Get off me road, bloody peasants. Oh, hello. That's a unique jacket, by the way. That is a very unique jacket. The only way to get it is to steal it off this guy. Ah, hello, Vicar.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Sir Hanush, And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanush told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Valdensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Uzhitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanush wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
Well, I'm not from Uzhitz exactly, so I don't know how well they'll accept me.
That's good. because the last thing I need is one of these local good-for-nothings. I can't trust a single one of them. And they don't trust me either. But you're an ordinary lad with a likable face, if a bit simple-looking.
Oh, I'm
You'll
being
have a much better
insulted.
chance of learning their secrets.
I'm being insulted.
You flatter me, Monsignor. Very well, then. Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
So yes, interrogations here means torture. Lol.
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything, including meeting up with others in Uzhitz a few times.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a list.
But that doesn't necessarily mean any of them are from Uzhitz. Maybe they just meet here.
That is indeed possible, but I want certainty, not conjecture.
Who are these Valdensians? I've never heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not
Oh,
been
shit,
paying attention
okay.
in church, or the parish priest
Never
in
mind.
tie is too idle to read out the bishop's missive to the congregation. Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you the benefit of the doubt and assume it's the latter.
Yes,
But to
yes.
answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much. But what form does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor.
I can't read the document.
I'll get working on it, sir.
God be with you, my son.
This guy, I kept hearing his armor squealing all throughout the conversation. He needs to put some oil in it. Oh, look at that. Okay. Didn't expect that. Lady, are you okay? Have you been possessed by the devil? No? Oh, what? What is she going from? I think we have a heretic right here. Hey, Vicar, she just teleported from the stool here to the kitchen. What are you guys looking at? Anyway, there do be a book here. The game does kind of want you to read this and understand what's going on. It's up to you to work out what it is. So the first clue is that you gotta go eastwards. But yeah, so I don't think we need a vicar, we need an exorcist right there. Godwin's concubine has been possessed by the devil. So this is the Pillar of Christ. Secondly, you've got the 1,000-headed voices of the bees. The bees and their queen. Then you've got the Moors. The Moors of the Behemoth. The Jaws of the Behemoth or something like that. And also that's Peter, by the way. And we can also start a bit of a fistfight competition here. So Peter the Apostle was a fisherman, right? And what's this guy doing? He's a fisherman.
My respects to you.
My respects to you. How about we punch each
You know
other
anything
out?
about local brawlers?
Why do you ask?
I like a good punch-up myself, so I'm keen on meeting like-minded fellows.
Then you're in luck, because I'm in charge of all the fights here. You want to join in right now? Or have you any questions?
I want to fight.
Well, if you're as good as you are keen, it'll surely be interesting. But before the two of us start brawling, you have to beat the others.
Who are they? And where can I find them?
Lads from Uzhitz. Mash, Maple, and Ma. Joseph.
It's called Ma. Anyway, that's the fishing guy. The quest kind of assumes that we go around the lake.
Yeah.
So the developer had to tell me that this was here. So he commented on the video that I made on this quest. So there is the ribs of the Leviathan. I thought it was something else, but it's that.
Yeah.
You come around, see the bridge over here.
Yeah.
And here are the guardians of the church. So yes, that's a bit of a puzzle. So let's see. Yes, of course. Let's store a bandit's ear, right? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh no, of course. The thinnest tree in the forest and I ran into it. There's something about me and trees in this game. There's something...
It seems I found it.
Yes, you have, Henry. Yes, you have. And...
A cross. Nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
Technically, this quest is actually very straightforward. Very straightforward. It's more of a philosophical question. So yes, there's some wool fabric. Probably, I think it's meant to represent a shawl of some kind. And a bit of money. Which I'll leave alone, of course. That's about it when it comes to discovering the location. So yes. So there isn't a particularly interesting game system around this. But it's more of a moral thing. Do you actually turn in the heretics or do you actually help them escape? So you got Sir Hanush who wants you to get rid of the Vicar. The easiest way to get rid of him is to give him the heretics, right? But also, do you want to be part of that? And also, if he does find heretics, he's gonna think that there are gonna be more heretics around. So, the easiest way, there is a way to get rid of him, and that's to actually get the heretics to leave and then tell him about the heretics. So he'll chase them off the province. So that is the best solution.
Father, I wonder if you could tell me whose cross this is.
I do know, but I'm not sure I can tell you.
I don't understand. Why not?
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanush sent you here to help him.
That's not how it is.
And how is it?
Sir Hanush sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
You and me both.
That's good to hear. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. Surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
It wouldn't make Sir Hanush too happy either.
My thoughts exactly. But the question still remains what to do about it. The vicar won't give up till he's found what he wants. You know what, boy? Before we do anything else, we ought to make sure whether there really are heretics here.
What do you propose?
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
What good will that do us?
Prayers are sacred to all Christians, heretic or devotee. But if they are heretics, they are bound to pray differently.
And how will I know there's something wrong with their prayers?
Don't you know how true Christians pray?
No.
I suppose so.
I guess there is a heretic. He's called Henry.
But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church, they'd pray the usual way. But at home, it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm in the evening with all the domestics. They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
What do you know about the Bowers?
When I think about it now, they're a little peculiar.
What do you mean?
Well, they do rather keep themselves to themselves. They attend Mass, true enough. They leave the moment it's over. And I've never seen them at a dance or a celebration of any kind. But on the other hand, they give more alms to the needy in the village than anyone. I can't deny them that.
Where did those Bower folk come from?
I don't really know. I've never spoken to them much, but they've not been here long, only 2 or 3 years.
So they move around a lot, hey? Okay. Yeah. That's usually a sign of people who've got something to hide, right? If they move around a lot.
And the cross? Did you consecrate that for the Bowers themselves?
No. It belonged to the family who lived on the farm before them. That was quite a sad story.
It is still very early in the morning. How about we beat up some people? Let's do the proper Christian thing and beat up some people.
Hey,
Hey, beat me
I'll
up.
be with you.
Time to beat each other up.
Are you one of the local pugilists? The fisherman told me you weren't averse to a bit of friendly violence.
I'm glad you showed up. It's been as dull as hell here. Joseph doesn't talk much and the fisherman is, well, slippery as a fish.
Gee. Ay, Jesús, caramba, pendejo. Pendejos. There you go. You can kind of rob him as well if you want. The poor sod is just tilling his farm, you know, as you do. When some dude jumps the fence and decides to beat him up.
What was that?
Some guy wants to beat the crap out of you, buddy.
Well, we haven't had any new blood here for a while. But if you want an easier scrap, you should go to Maple or Joseph. I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I'm damn good. Either way, you'll wager a few groschen, right?
Uh-huh, he thinks he's damn good. We'll show him. We'll show him, buddy. So yeah, fist fighting is actually quite easy in this game once you understand how the mechanics work. Jabs are the killers. Oh, okay. Oh, he hit me. Okay, I screwed up. Get there. So the jab is quick. So if you can get them blocking. So yeah, they actually walk back. So the guy I beat up here he's right here.
What was that?
What was that?
You be
I'm
up
gonna
for a
skip the
brawl,
conversation
right?
because we're in a private area. So yeah, that's so there. Kind of so rubber bands you forward. And once you get them blocking, that's it, it's game over basically.
I'm over here. Yes. Your butt.
Yeah, but okay, that's it. So you saw me kind of lunging forward when I did those jabs. That's exactly how you do it. Oh, nice, nice.
Well landed.
What? Okay, now he's done for. Oh no. And also, which fist you use kind of helps depending on where you're turning. So there, I kind of lunged forward. Now he's done for. There is a final fight somewhere in Scarlet's. So you get a pointer here. So there's a whole bunch of people dressed up as Cumans who actually fight there. That happens towards the end of the game. Alright, so what's left? We've got to wait until evening at least. I mean, you can pass the time, but it's a bit of a waste. I do want to get this. So let's go hunting for boar. Oh, hey. You mutt. So yeah, ultimately at some point you just have to learn the roads. Some people have asked, you know, how do you play hardcore and stuff like that, but it just comes down to learning the roads. If you know the roads, you're okay. I mean, I still get lost in the middle of the forest at night, right? So there's no simple solution to that. Hey, Otta. That's a fight.
Better get lost sharpish or you'll be
I want your money. All
Oh,
of it. So you want my money? Just try and take it.
that's a bandit versus bandit fight. So basically, bandits are robbing bandits. Now, if I go join the fight, they're gonna turn around and smack me in the head. So, no. No. There's another fight here. Yep, and
I want your money. All
that's
of it.
Kumans versus bandits. I've actually got off here a few times to fight, and yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, but they're not that good. They're all just low-level enemies, so not that good. I want some bacon. Oh, here we are. There's bacon. Yeah, they're spooked already. Bloody hell. Was that a hit? Oh, nice. So when you're on the horse, it seems like you kind of have to aim horizontally. Yes, so both hit. Horse, jump! Jump! The horse refused. Oh, look at that. We teleported across the fence. Well, that's interesting.
I brought that gain.
Good, good. Here's your reward. Before you go, one more thing. Lady Stephanie has expressed a desire for deer kidneys in cream sauce. Take care of it.
With pleasure.
4 raw deer kidneys. And usually you're lucky to get 1 deer kidney. Which is bizarre because, you know, every creature has 2 kidneys, right? So you would think that there'll always be at least 1 kidney in every core. Anyway, let's go to the bowers. Because I'm definitely not going to be hunting 8 raw deer kidneys right now. Those things are way too skittish. I mean, it kind of depends on the horse, doesn't it? Yeah, so I think you're right there, Barry. But if it was me, I'd probably get the horse killed and then myself killed as well. So that's what I'm saying. Apparently, if you look at, you know, what do you call it, fossils, horses used to have bigger brains. But then humans started riding them and their brains shrunk. So yes, actually horses got a lot bigger and a lot stronger. But they also got a lot dumber. Same with dogs. Wolves are actually quite smart. Dogs are actually quite dumb. They did a bit of an experiment and they found that wolves are more persistent. But when it comes to the dog, if the dog has any trouble, he'll just go, "Human, sort it out." They'll actually look at the human and kind of whinge and whine and stuff like that. They basically evolved to depend on humans now. But wolves are actually far more independent. There are certain breeds that are still very independent, of course, when it comes to you know, direction from humans and stuff like that. But they tend to be working dogs. Oh yes, let's just leave our horse here. Nobody will notice. Lol. Lol. Nah, nobody will know. Nobody will know the strange horse parked out there. So you just come up here and
I could try listening from here.
And just wait. Yeah, but turn the engine off. Well, you know, I asked the horse very nicely not to whine.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are bound to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. They took old Wenzel to the presbytery today. His farm is nearby. It's only a matter of time before
they come for me. I know.
And what are we going to do about it? That vicar is baying for blood, the beast. He will devour you alive.
I do not intend to do anything about it. I shall not waver from my faith, nor turn my back on it.
My dear, what on earth are you saying?
If they come for me, I will go quietly. And I will not lie.
Are you serious? Don't you know what they'll do to you?
I can well imagine. But I am resolved.
The Lord have mercy.
Do not fear. I surrender to God's will. And I do not condemn you if you decide to leave.
I'll stay by your side, although I'd rather that you decided otherwise.
I know. And you have no fear, my brothers in Christ. Stay true to God's plan, as I shall. Go and spread the true faith amongst all good folk.
I'm sorry, I wish there was another way.
You should eat your supper and depart right away. Who knows? You may come for us at dawn.
So, from a gameplay perspective, it's actually quite trivial. It is incredibly trivial to actually finish this quest. But it really comes down to whether you want to roleplay it or not. Because if you roleplay it, there's a lot of decisions you need to make. Okay, so we gotta speak to either the priest or go straight to the vicar. So I definitely recommend speaking to the priest, right? If you want to remain, especially if you want to remain in his good graces. Okay, so the priest is actually sleeping up in the tower now.
So I went to check on the Bower farm, and I don't have good news.
Do tell.
They most certainly are heretics, at least as far as I can tell.
Are you sure? What did you hear?
Well, for a start, the evening prayers were led by a woman.
That is certainly unusual, but nothing conclusive in itself.
That's not all. They're afraid the vicar will be coming after them.
Who wouldn't fear that? That swine finds fault with everyone.
Well, it's not like you'd have to try too hard. Mrs. Bower plans to confess everything.
Confess what exactly?
Most likely her faith. The people of the farm were trying to discourage that, but her mind's made up.
Oh, good lord, that's all I need. What am I to do?
I don't know, but we have to help them.
You're quite right. You have to talk them out of it, Hal. You must convince them to run.
Me? And what am I supposed to say to them? I'm the one who's been hunting them down.
So who better? Do you think they'll listen to me? I'm a priest. If there's anyone they can't abide, it's me. You have to try at least. For their own good and for yours, Hal.
You're right. Someone has to help them.
I'm glad you see it that way. Now hurry. You never know when the vicar might come for them.
Okay, that speech check is really difficult.
What the?
What the? It's a wild Henry. It's a bit fiddly, this ladder. Oh! Okay, that's one way to get down. But all I need to do is basically get the bard potion. Oh shit, where's the bard potion? Yeah, speech 12 plus 1 isn't gonna cut it. Okay, let's take 2, just in case I screw up, right? Because you can always screw up. Anyway, so let's go speak to... Well, let's borrow the Herb Romans thingy. Yeah, thingy-majigger, that's a technical term.
Want to earn a bit of coin? You're not averse to a bit of profit, are you?
This could be bad. This could be bad. He could be a merchant.
You're not averse to a bit of profit, are you?
Oh, I don't trust him. Why can't I speak to him? Okay, let's check things out around here.
Plenty of coin in it.
Are there any other peasants around? And of course, 100% stealth with a torch. Uh-huh. No, don't unhorse me, you fuckers. Oh, sorry, I swore. Here we are. Don't go that way, good sir. There do be some bloody peasants out there. There do be some roguish peasants. Oh, look at that, he is. He's doing the moonwalk. Michael Jackson, eat your heart out. And yes. Oh, that's... Did they come all the way here? It kind of looks like he's running away from me, doesn't it? Uh-huh. I believe that's a peasant. Does it count if I set the dog on them? Does it count if the dog kills them? It's like, no kill run. Haven't killed anyone, only the dog did. Or can I actually just repeatedly hit them with the horse? That's the thing, maybe I should do that. Maybe I need to try that out at some point. Oh no, he's gonna kill the world. Oh shit. No, don't kill me. I thought he'd just peacefully go and do his own thing, right? But no. Alright, time to knock him out. Yeah, he's going fast. Oh shit. Okay, I need to stop doing risky stuff. No, you want? Oh shit. Oh really? You wanna piss around there?
Call that.
I do actually.
Yeah.
To heal, mutt.
Oh no, he won't. He's not ready to attack. Oh shit. If I run away, does that count as not killing him? Okay, how many have I got? Have I killed? 6. Oh no, people killed 7. You know what? Nah. Okay, so I was being silly there. I shouldn't have actually tried to knock out the bandit. That was a bit silly, so yeah, never mind. Oh, get down. Well, hopefully that's not meant to be a nice hot, warm cup of coffee, right? Maybe the lady just likes drinking rainwater. Which, by the way, rainwater would have been very clean back in the day, because there wasn't that much pollution, right? So rain would have been quite alright to drink. Oh, but I've never seen a chicken in here. Oh my god. Okay, this lady is involved in witchcraft, isn't she? You're a witch, aren't you? Yep, you're a witch. Absolutely, without a doubt. The chicken has gone crazy. Or more likely it's been affected by the devil. Yep. What have you done, woman? Have you given the chicken some LSD? I do have the bard potion, excellent. Somehow I can read as well. So this particular alchemist bench seems to be better because you got a little bit of a light source there. Normally the books are really difficult to read in the evening. That's gonna taste nice. An oil-based potion that you don't rub on yourself, you drink. But then again, maybe you want your throat to be oily. Behold, ya noobs. I have bard potions, perfect. So speaking to the bowels, you should do right away. Let me check out how many days it has been in the game. Well, time passed, 48 days. So I'm gonna have to wait until, let's say, 2 weeks, right? It used to be the case that the quest, it let you go back to the Vicar right away, and they will never get caught. But that's changed, and you have to literally wait like I think I've waited like 3 weeks previously before I went back to the Vicar. So what will happen is that the Vicar will set up after them, and if you give them enough lead time, they'll get away. The problem is that you don't find out if that lead time is good enough until a fair amount of time has passed since the Vicar sets off after. So yeah, you don't get to like save and reload, right? I mean, you can just kill the Vicar, but all that does is get Hanush mad. 18. I think that's good enough. Because this speech check is actually quite rough. So you need something huge. You can also talk to this guy, by the way.
Good day to you.
You're not directed to speak to him, but you can.
Farmer Bauer?
Do we know each other?
Well, not exactly, but...
Then we have nothing to talk about. I'm sorry.
It's not who I am that matters, it's what I know.
I don't understand. And I have quite a bit of work to do, so if you'll excuse me.
I know who you are, and I want to help you.
What do you mean, who I am? Look here, lad. If this is some kind of joke, I've heard better ones. Now, as I said, I have work to attend to.
I know that you're not, well, proper Christians. I overheard you at your supper table.
You spied on us. Let me guess. You're working for that Vicar.
The bloody Vicar. But anyways, I don't think it matters if you admit to actually being on the other side, but yeah.
As I said, it doesn't matter who I am, but I want to help you, which I won't be able to do if your wife confesses.
Unbelievable. And why should I trust you?
You don't have much of a choice. I thought if you could talk her out of it...
And you think I haven't tried? She simply won't back down. And in truth, I can't fault her for it.
There must be a way.
That's exactly what I told myself at first. Yes, there must be a way. It must be resolved somehow. I think of nothing else, day and night, except how to pull ourselves from the fire. And however much I deliberate, all I can think, God forgive me, is that there's probably only one solution. One way we can be saved.
Which is?
I can hope that God will have mercy on us, and something will happen to the Vicar before he takes me and my wife in for questioning, but just the thought that I'm wishing for another man's death. Christ forgive me.
Yeah, so you can actually go kill the Vicar.
I'll try to have a word with your wife.
As you wish, but Steadfast could be her middle name. That's one of the reasons I married her.
There's no need to upset yourself. It's understandable. You're only human.
Indeed I am. But I thought I was a better man than that. But enough of this. I'm not here to bare my soul to some servant of the Vicar's.
I'm not asking you to. Oh well, at least I tried.
Is in God's hands. And as far as I'm concerned, you ought to examine your conscience and think about who it is you serve. God gives us just one chance in this world, and you're wasting yours by aiding and abetting Satan's pawn.
You're right. That's why I want to help you.
God be...
Good morning.
Mistress Bauer,
What is it you need?
I've come to ask something of you.
Have you? And just who are you, young man?
That doesn't matter. The important thing is that I want to help you and your husband.
I admit that I'm a little confused. You've come to ask me something, but at the same time you want to help me. What's going on?
I want to ask you not to confess to the vicar. Just take your husband and get out of here while there's still time.
I have no idea why you're so taken with my fate, or how you found out about my intentions. But I'll tell you one thing. Changing my mind is out of the question. I won't betray my faith, nor my brothers in Christ.
Normally there's at least one conversation option which is more likely to succeed. That option tends to be more independent of your actual speech check. But I've tried all of these guys. You have to basically take something like a bard potion or have a natural speech of 18 or something like that. I think 18 is about the threshold. So the husband, basically she says, oh, he knows what he got into. God gives you a chance to escape. No, God ordered me to stay here. You won't be the only one to suffer for your choice. Well, you know, everybody chose their path, right? But yeah, or this one as well. Then you know why I'm not running. Every option has problems. So you basically have to have the right amount of speech in order to pass this. Hence the bard potion. This is the only quest where I have to say that you have to have a bard potion, period. Let's try this.
But now you've got a chance to escape. Surely you won't throw it away.
I won't oppose God's will for me.
For heaven's sake, woman, if it were God's will you should burn, it would have happened a long time ago.
You can't know that.
And don't you think the investigation is dragging on a bit? Do you think nobody in the village speaks badly of you? Don't fool yourself. Those old people from the farm who keep to themselves, they're ripe for denouncing, aren't they? And yet nobody's come to arrest you so far. It may just be that God is giving you time to get away.
You may be right, but I can't lie. It's against all my teaching.
You won't have to lie if you're never asked any questions. Just leave. You can preach elsewhere. I'm sure you have lots of friends who'd love to take you in.
But I don't want to run.
No one wants to run away, but sometimes we have no choice. If you run, your faith will live on. That must mean something.
You're right. I shouldn't give in so easily. I've just grown so weary of the endless persecution.
You should pack up and run away as soon as you can. The vicar might get here any minute.
Thank you.
Don't delay.
God bless.
Okay, now they will leave. They will leave. There's nothing else we can do though. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified when new videos come out. See you soon.